What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. We did alright in the last draft actually, we got to the final, we lost in the final. I'm okay with getting to the final and losing. We definitely made profit in the final as well based off those packs, which is obviously what all of this is about. And here we are in episode 16. I was complaining in episode 15. Ooh, maybe a Lewandowski. He's got a shadow though. I was complaining in episode 15 how I've only won 8 out of the 12 finals that we've been to. And some people in the chat were like, this guy complaining about losing 4 finals out of 12. All the meanwhile, I'm happy to make it to the second round. So I shouldn't complain. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate your support on the series, on the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new here and hit that bell notification if you are subscribed to the channel to make sure you get notified when the videos go live, because you know sometimes YouTube just decides to not put the video out there. These aren't the greatest captains. Ibrahimovic and Cavani I don't think I'm going to pick. I could take Cavani because the likelihood of us getting Neymar and or Mbappe would be quite high. Cavani's got great stamina, great reactions, and really good shooting. Let's go outside the realms of what we would consider comfortable and actually take Cavani. High, not ideal. 3-star, 3-star, not ideal. But if we can get that Neymar, yes, we can get that Neymar. Boom, there we go. That is exactly what I was looking for. And that now makes this team already pretty spectacular. And if we do get Mbappe, maybe not here, maybe off the bench, that would just be a dream. We don't get Mbappe, we get Ilicic, he's not a great right wing, but it's just not a bad card at all. Really nice ball control and dribbling, terrible stamina mind, but good shot power and long shots. Nice passing and vision. Just a little on the slow side. We could take Dembele and have ourselves a second 5-star, well, 5-star weak foot, but 4-star skill moves this year on Dembele. I think we'll take Dembele. We got way more opportunities to link him. Now, with Cavani already on 10 chem and Neymar already on a guaranteed sort of 7, I don't really mind what we look at for the midfield. Parejo's not bad, but a little slow. Really well-rounded outside of that. His passing is fantastic. Rajan Angolan obviously is a bit of a beast that I never really use, so maybe we'll take him to take someone a bit new. Miralem Pjanic doesn't really interest me, Pjanic, and Khedira is a nice card. I think we'll go with Rajan Angolan. Let's take the Belgian beast. We'll see if we can go for a Serie A midfield and defensive setup. I'm going to take Pogba. I know that's Premier League. He's just too good to turn down. He really is. He soft links to Dembele as well. And if we can get a Kante, which we won't here, but we can take Kondogbia, which I know Draxler links to Neymar there as well. But for me, that is phenomenal. Pogba, Kondogbia, and Rajan Angolan in our midfield. If that's not one of the greatest kind of like box-to-box / defensive minded midfield trios that you're going to see, I don't know what is. And this team so far is shaping up to be my highest rated squad. I think 185 is our highest rated, maybe 186. We're on a good cause to get up to the 187. In at the right back spot, could take Mario Gaspar. It's not a bad card at all. He's got Shadow Chem style as well, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm happy with Mario Gaspar. Definitely better than Hugo Mayo for everything pretty much. So we'll take him there. Now if we could get Rafa Varane, Nacho. Ooh. You don't see the ones to watch cards much, but this is this the upgraded version? I think it is, isn't it? This is an inform of Sané, medium high, Bundesliga, which doesn't really help us at all. Diop soft links, Julien soft links. I'm actually going to take ones to watch Sané. I don't think he'll be in the starting lineup, hopefully not anyway, but we're going to take him just in case. And it does look like we're going to have to go with David Lopez here, just to get ourselves some nice strong links when we switch these around. Very nice indeed. And whether we go Bundesliga or Calcio A or what, it's kind of dependent on here. We could take Crescito, soft link to Nainggolan, but Nainggolan doesn't get good chem. We could take Gulam, soft links to Raja as well. I don't really care for any of these fullbacks actually, so we'll take Crescito because he's got the best options for links, being an Italian from the Serie A. And then in goal, come on, let's get like a Courtois or something. Neto's pretty good shout. Moya's not bad. If we got a +10... Oh, actually, what's his chem style? His chem style is reflexes, speed, and kicking. Don't want that at all. Jarstein would soft link to Sané, but I don't think I'm interested in that. I think Neto's a really, really good shout. I actually don't even like Neto's chem style either. I prefer the glove, but we'll take that no problem. And now we're just one Calcio A centre-back away from pretty much being bang on for chemistry. So I'm quite happy with that. We haven't yet got our silver card, which is a bit sad. If we can get that out of the way as soon as possible, that would be great. And I think we're going to... Obviously, Gabriel Paulista, hard links, perfect links to Neto, and is the most logical choice by a long shot. Alan definitely has some merits if I took Gulam. He still has some merits anyway, because he would give Neymar 10 chem, and he would get 3 more than Raja, but it has to be Gabriel Paulista. He's got to go in there. He boosts us up to 93 chemistry, and that is fantastic. And we have got a much, much better looking back line now. Ooh, Nacho Fernandez is good for me. I don't mind that at all. Doesn't change chemistry, but is just a better defender than what we had in David Lopez. And our team rating is actually quite nice. We might be able to get something good. I'll tell you something. You guys would be fuming if I didn't take Rabiot. I'm so tempted to take Bernardo Silva as a good sub, but Rabiot, we could put him in for Pogba, or we could put him in for Raja. We get a +3 on Raja, because he doesn't get full links, or we get a +4 on Pogba, a +6 should I say. That takes up to 99 chem. That's a good setup, that is. Everybody's on full chemistry in the team, with the exception of Nainggolan and the left back. And then the 2 attackers. Having Paul Pogba as a super sub, not the worst thing in the world, I would suppose. Having Icardi as a super sub, also not the worst thing in the world. And we've got a couple of big 88s there where we might be... Ooh. I'm not taking him. I actually like this Ciro Immobile card. This is a really, really nice card. I'm going to take him too. Our team is looking good. We've got 3 88s on the bench. If we can get this 187, I would be absolutely delighted. If we can get like a Courtois here as well, I'd be even more delighted. We can't. So I'm going for ratings now, guys, because other than a miracle in the midfield and back line, our team is pretty set up. The only way I would change this around is if we got a La Liga or a French League left back. That is the only way we would change things around here. DeMarcos, he's coming in the team. I don't even know why I had to think about that. He goes in there, in that right-back slot. That is a much better player for us now as well. Let's put Pogba in. See, this is going to be close for the 187, guys. It's going to be really close. Right, I'm glad we've got the silver out of the way, to be fair. Let's pop the silver off. Let's get Icardi on. That doesn't hurt us in any way. That'll still keep us at the 99 chem and 85 rated. These final 4 picks are going to really determine as to whether or not we get the 187 or not. We'll take Pablo Fornals. Zielinski could have been usable all right in one regard, but not really that interested. 3 more picks to go. Come on, give me a Ronaldo. Ooh, Rakitic, Eriksson. Very nice. Rakitic does work. No, he doesn't, because it takes the link away from Rabiot. So we're going to take Christian Eriksen, who is, by the way, again, another fantastic substitute to have. Now, if we take off Fornals for Ciro Immobile, are we up to the 186? We are. So, we need here, guys, basically Ronaldo's, Messi's, Bale's, Suarez's, that kind of player. Ramos's, Courtois', like the big guys. Oh, 88 Higuain is nice. Does that get us to a 187? Not quite. This last pick, guys, is going to be whether or not we get my highest rated draft of the 187. And it's not going to happen. That's sad. That is sad. That's sad. Let's get Pablo Fornals on. It is still our joint highest rated draft if we get that 1 extra chem point. And to be fair, this is a fantastic draft. We've got 3 of the Italian league strikers, all 88 rated. We've got Pogba and Eriksen 88 rated. We've got a great attack, a great lineup in general. This is probably, as long as we can get the manager set up here. Can we get 100 chem at all off of any of these? Yes, we can. Happy days. Oh, happy days. So we can just get the 186, which is nice. This is definitely the best hybrid squad we put together so far. We got 3 leagues in there, and no Premier League, which is a bonus. We have got the French League, the Italian League, and the Spanish League. We have got a sensational bench. Pogba probably going to be coming on for Rabiot. Eriksen I don't think will make the cut because Ciro Immobile, Higuain, who is a great card by the way, again, like just fantastic stats. Immobile, Icardi and Higuain will be the guys. I'm really happy with this squad. I hope we can do some good things. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we get into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3-4 team. Only 79 chemistry. He's got, obviously, Coutinho wildly off chem. And then generally pretty much everybody else just a little bit off chem, other than one goalkeeper and one centre-back and his striker in Balotelli. Everybody else is on 4, 6, 7... 2 chem for Coutinho, I think. So I did look at this team and thought, we should be able to utilise that and just, go hard against this guy. And we ended up scoring the first goal there with a beautiful time finesse from Edinson Cavani. Fantastic finish from 20 yards out. Although, based on comments, that's contentious as to whether or not that's a fantastic finish these days. The time finesses are, once you master them, they're definitely a huge advantage and very easy to utilise in your game. However, some people think it's relatively boring to just continually see me score goals with the time finesses. Excuse me. But some people sit there and still ask me, how do you keep doing that? How do you get it perfect every time? And it is just comes through trial and error and a lot of practice. We end up winning the first game 3-0 with a rage quit. Obviously, very nice to get through the first game. Against that team, I kind of expect to get through the first game, dominated possession, dominated chances, passing the lot. And that moves us on into the second game. We come up against a 5-2-2-1. Some great players. Salah, Ronaldo, Hazard, Kante, Milinkovic, Savic, fantastic. Mendy, good. Marcelo, Neto, in form, very nice indeed. Valencia, even off chem, not bad. But once again, another team where he is quite wildly off chemistry, So I did look at this team and I thought to myself, hopefully, I'm going to be able to take advantage of that. However, it started off pretty badly. He hit me with the running fake shot, drills that to the far corner of Cristiano Ronaldo and went 1-0 up after 22 minutes. And just 10 minutes later, he actually made it 2-0. Ronaldo down the right-hand side, cuts that one into Mo Salah. Beautiful ball, to be fair, as well. Finesses that around the goalkeeper to make it 2-0. And I thought I was in trouble here. However, I went attacking with my setup and putting pressure on this guy. I don't know if it was because of his formation, his team, his chemistry or what, but putting pressure on this guy just seemed to really, really have positive impact for me. And we end up getting a goal back there with Neymar. Brilliant drilled shot from Neymar across the face of goal just a few minutes before half-time. And then with 25 minutes to go, corner comes in. Header gets popped back out to Neymar here. Neymar cuts in the angle there, gets past the next defender, tries to get in behind. I thought that was a foul and a pen, but it doesn't matter because it fell to Ciro Immobile, who scores to make it 2-2. And you can see there I went from ultra-attacking down to attacking and back to balanced. And then a finesse shot from Immobile with 10 minutes to go, wrap this game up at 3-2. You'll see here as well, though, that even from the match stats, absolutely dominated after I went 2-0 down. This guy had 5 shots, 4 on target the whole game. I had way more possession, way more chances. And then into the semi-final, we'll come up against a really, really good team. 85 rated, 98 chem, Bale in form, Lewandowski, Toni Kroos, Eric Bailly, Davinson Sanchez, Lloris in goal, Robertson, who's good, Wijnaldum, not bad, Aurier, not bad, Koeman, not bad. Just generally quite a good team. And this was another game where I was having the best of it. I was having the better of it indeed. And we eventually got that goal from the constant pressure. Cavani there, fake shots inside. I tried a time finish there, but I was a bit late on it. And still Cavani's natural shot drilled that one into the top corner. However, this guy pulled it back to 1-1 with just, I can't believe Wijnaldum's hit that. As hard as he's hit that, as clean as he's hit that, that has to be a perfectly timed time finish to go in from there. But we eventually got the goal back in front. Criscito, down the left-hand side. Finds Cavani. This time I hit a time-driven shot, and that one went home into the back of the net to make it 2-1. However, you know what this game can be like, and straight from kickoff, tried to intercept it once, just missed it. Tried to intercept it another time, and I thought I had that one. He takes a shot, it comes off the keeper, and still goes into the back of the net to make it 2-2. And then we'll concede just a dumb goal there. I thought I had possession with Nacho. He tries to lunge around Lewandowski and does this weird animation around Lewandowski instead of just running into the ball and picking it up. The animation caused Lewandowski to be clean through. Got the save on it, but then the header from the shot, boom. It's one of those ones where it wouldn't let me move the goalkeeper with the right analog stick. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, and this guy goes 3-2 up. However, we pulled it back to 3-3 with Ousmane Dembele, gets the ball off the free kick, lovely little finish there past the goalkeeper to make it 3-3. However, the goal-scoring cheese wasn't out yet. I thought that was a penalty there, and then he slides through me after the ball is long gone. For me, the ball's long gone. He slide challenges from behind. That's got to be a red card, in my opinion. I thought he got away with one there with Davinson Sanchez. It stayed as only a yellow. And then I conceded probably this guy's best goal here. Gareth Bale, lovely little works move down to Gareth Bale. He hits that across the goalkeeper. I should have moved the goalkeeper there. I didn't. I was thinking he was going to go for the near post. And then he goes 4-3. And then I scored the dumbest goal. After the best goal, the dumbest goal here of the game. And this goal actually put me on tilt here. He shoots with Gareth Bale and Neto like baseball slides underneath the ball. And so instead of him just catching that, remaining 4-3 and me having a chance to get back into the game, I go 5-3 down there. And honestly, I just lost my composure. I lost my cool. I lost my head. I started playing erratic and frantic. I started making lots of basic mistakes, and generally speaking, end up coming away as a loser. You know, from 5-3 in the 75th minute to 7-5 after he scored a second kickoff goal after I pulled that one back. Couple of good tackles again. I don't know how he's scoring these goals, honestly, but it wasn't even. There was a couple of dumb goals in there for him. There was a couple of dumb chances and goals in there even for me. You know, I'm not trying to take anything away from that, but that Gareth Bale one, as you see there, 10 saves from his Lloris and only 5 from my Neto, and you'll see by the match stats there, I mean, he had a lot of shots and chances, specifically in the last 20 minutes when I went all-out attack to try and get back into the game. But I've got better passing, more tackles, better possession. My shots are from great areas. And it was that one goal that made the game 5-3, you know, because at 4-3, I'm still in with the chance with 18, 20 minutes to go. I got plenty of time. But Neto, I genuinely can't explain the movement that he's made or the animation that he's made there to go under the ball. Bale just completely mishits it, and then he dives under the ball. It's like, if he just stands still, it's perfect. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the pack. All right, guys, so we end up losing in the semi-final. Genuinely fuming, actually. I don't get very angry at this game very much anymore. I've done a lot of work on myself, on learning to take a loss more respectfully, learning to be a lot more humble in defeat. But that game was an utter farce. I missed some absolute sitters with my superstar players, Neymar, Cavani, etc. The guy literally scored in the first 75 minutes on every attack that he had. And the goal that kind of just tipped the tide and put me on tilt, the goal from Gareth Bale to make it 5-3, was just a joke. The ball comes in, he mistimes a shot, hits it into the floor, and I showed in the replay, Neto slides underneath the ball instead of just standing and picking it up. It wasn't going fast, it wasn't at a weird angle. We literally is in good position to just catch it, and then he slides underneath it. And at 5-3 there with 15 minutes to go, I'm like, okay, well, now I have to go, you know, attacking and really try and get back into this. And that then allowed him, and what you'll see from the match stats is him then getting like just a lot more attacks and a lot more possession, because I'm all desperate to go all out attack. And it went from 5-3 in the 75th minute to 7-5 or whatever it was, 7-4. Or what was the score? I think, yeah, 7-5 or 7-4. 7-4 in the end. And I'm just fuming. I'm just genuinely fuming. I'm absolutely outraged. Like, I concede a kickoff goal. I got back into 2-2. Boom, concede a kickoff goal. I concede off of a corner, off of a kickoff, or off of some other dumb thing. I remember it now. He plays the through ball through to Lewandowski, and I've got the ball. Like, my defender has the ball, and instead of just taking the ball, he tries to like wrap himself around Lewandowski and do that weird animation to get in front of him, and by doing that he then ends up missing the ball. Lewandowski goes clean through, hits a shot that gets saved for a corner, and then he scores off the corner. And it just felt like one of those games where no matter what I tried, no matter what I did, I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't get it. As I say, I've worked hard recently on trying to make sure that I take my L's gracefully, and I try and recognise the mistakes that I made in order to improve as a player. This was one of those games where I played a great game. You saw by the match stats, I had a lot of shots from great areas. I had more possession. I put in more tackles. I had better pass accuracy, and I got pumped because of kickoffs and stupid bounces and counter-attack goals, and it just leaves me fuming. However, this draft is about whether or not we can make profit. Based off the 2 packs we've got here, I'm going to say we can't. But you never know. You never know what pops out of a pack. It is all luck at the end of the day. We do get a shiny gold player. It's a Brazilian centre forward. It's going to be Rafael. So an 81 rated player, not the worst thing in the world. Are we going to make 15k back off of this? Almost definitely not. The Anchor Chem style is not bad. We could sell that for about, Jesus, 2.4k? Hello? So we'll make 2.5k back off of that. That's nice, that is. We'll maybe make 1k, 3.5k, 1k for the rest of it, 4.5k. So we maybe made 4.5k off of this pack specifically, plus like 2k match coins, so 6.5k. So I'm actually looking for about 8,500 coins off of this pack. If we can get 8,500 coins, maybe we make our profit back. It's not a board player, sadly. It's a Spanish centre-back. It doesn't really matter who it is, the fact that it's not a board. But if there's 8,500 coins in here, that would be great. Bartra, 1,000. Ruiz and Paco, so let's say 2,000 between all of those. 3,000, 4,000, 4,500 with just the players. Let's say consumable contracts up to 5,000. 6,000 with the fitness card. So it just depends on how much if Canter centre forward is a 2.5k card, we made our money back. It's not. It's about 1.5k card though. So to be fair, we've only lost about 1,000 coins on today's draft, which is actually fantastic given the fact that we lost in the semi-final. That, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, of course, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Apologies, I couldn't get to the final this time and couldn't get a win here. It's been, obviously we hit 7 wins out of our first 10 drafts, and it's now been 1 win or 2 wins out of the next 6 or 7. I expect better of myself. I expect to bring you guys better rewards and better outcomes and better drafts. But for some reason, I've gone from clicking really well into the draft to not really being able to fit it in perfectly and just making a few mistakes playing games. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.